What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So today, I'm going to be showing you guys a really awesome redstone creation in 0.15. So I do not take any credit whatsoever because I did not make this. Someone actually tweeted this out to me and told me to make this video. So his link will be in the description below. And if you guys enjoy, be sure to drop a like and also leave a comment below as well. So, what exactly are we going to be making today? Well, if I look behind me into the sky, well, there's something right there. So let me go ahead and just fly over there. And this is a moving plane or like a moving kind of vehicle in the sky. So it's really awesome. And since we actually got the pistons and sticky pistons, this build right here is actually possible. So it's really awesome. Let me go ahead and actually show you guys what this can do in action. So basically we just place the redstone block right here, and then it's just going to start moving forward by itself. So it's really cool. And I also have these dispensers right here, which is going to shoot a fire charge out in the distance, and these ones are going to drop TNT. So are you guys ready for this? So I'll show you guys how to do this step by step, but let's go ahead and go like this. So check this out. It is incredible. Look at this. It's just going to, fire some TNT down there like a little bomb, and these ones are going to, shoot out some fire charges. So basically, that just, keeps on going all the way straight, and someone invited me. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and actually remove this block right here. So that's how you actually stop it. And we can also place a boat right here. So if I go ahead and just press X, and I place the boat on top of the plane, or whatever you want to call it, right here. So just right there. And now, if I go ahead and just place this redstone block right here, and I go ahead and just hop into the boat, and I go into third person so we can actually see a better view. There we go, look at that. I'm actually, riding a kind of plane with all these slime blocks and pistons moving around, and these fire charges are also shooting, and it's just really cool. So this one's actually not shooting because I think I messed up right there, but I'm going to go ahead and actually show you guys how to build this, and let's go ahead and get started right now. So these are the items right here that you'll need in order to build this redstone creation. So get a piston out, a sticky piston, a block of redstone, and also a slime block. So let's go ahead and actually make this right now. So we kind of need to build up like this because we want this to have to be in the sky, and it would be a little bit too weird if it was on the ground, because then it won't be called a flying machine. It will be called like a ground machine thing that kind of moves. That's what it would be called. So kind of just go up like 20 blocks or 15 or 30, make sure it's not going to crash into a tree, and then we're going to go ahead and place a piston just like that, and then we can actually just go ahead and remove all of these blocks because we don't need it. So I'll remove all of those later, but let's go ahead and actually, start building. So we're going to place a block of redstone just like this, and just go like that, and remove this middle one. And then we go ahead and place the slime block just like this. So if we look at the back, this is what it should look like. So make sure that the block of redstone is actually in front of the piston. So if you have the block of redstone kind of, side by side next to the piston, then that is incorrect. So now what we need to do is get another piston and just go out like that. And then another slime block, and then go out 2. So 1, 2, and then 2 again. So 1, 2. So we should have 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is actually really easy to build. And you can also rewind and pause this video when you have to, do a certain section that I just built, like this for an example. So now we go ahead and place another piston, and make sure it's facing this way. So you go like that. Make sure it's facing this direction right there. And now what we can do is go ahead and place a slime block in between these two pistons right there. So just like that, and then go ahead and place a sticky piston on top. So just like that, and now we can go ahead and place these slime blocks, and make sure it's, kind of connecting to this piston right there. So make sure it is facing this direction and not this one, because that would be kind of incorrect, and it will just not even work. So just go like this, and connect it up. So just go down 1, and then we can actually kind of make like the tail of the plane or something like that. So this right here is actually like the wings. So this is the 5 slime blocks in a row. Those are actually the wings. So this is what you should have on the screen right now. If you don't, then rewind or pause the video and just, make that right now. So it's actually quite simple. We actually are almost done. We're actually like halfway done. So now all we need to do is this part right here. And I just broke that. What did I do? Okay, we're good. We are good. So what we need to do now is place the block of redstone, kind of what we did right here with the beginning of this, and it's kind of like the same thing. So we just go like that, place the slime block just like this, and remove this middle one, so make sure it's like a little gap, just like we have over here. And we're actually going to go like 3 blocks up high, so 1, 2, 3, just like that, and then go 1 over, and then a block of redstone. So it's kind of like the nose of the plane, I guess, something like that. And make sure the block of redstone is not on top of the sticky piston, because if it is, then it's going to go like that, and that is incorrect. So make sure it's kind of like a little bit to the, above it, but to the left. So make sure it's like that, or else it's going to be wrong. So the next step is to place the slime block just like this, and cover the block of redstone, and then we can do another one, just like that, and that's pretty much it. How simple was that? So I can actually do this off by heart and just make it whenever I want. So now we can go ahead and test it out. So we place a block of redstone actually right here with this piston, and let's see if it works. So 3, 2, 1, and there we go. So as you can see, if done correctly, it should move, and to stop it, we can just go ahead and remove this block right there. So now we're going to go ahead and place the dispensers right here. So on the wing, which is, the very last part, and then on the other side, we're going to do the same, just like that. And then with this back, which is going to be the TNT, we're just going to place it on top, just like this, and place the TNT in both dispensers. So just go like this, so a whole stack of 64. So there we go, and let go, and back out. Get some more TNT. So go like that, and place it onto the other side as well. So there we go. So now we can go ahead and just back out, and let's do this part right here. So these are the fire charges. So if I put a whole stack of 64, I can barely see because my finger is covering the screen. So there we go, and get another lot. So where is it? There we go, and place it to the other side. And this is really cool. I really like this part, because it's just, rapid and shoots crazy. So let's go ahead and start this up and see if it works. So place a block of redstone right there, and here we go. Look at that. Awesome. So that's just gonna, keep on going until it runs out. And, it's just placing, well, not placing, it's actually shooting out the fire charges, and also the TNT is making a bit of mess. But look at this, we actually have our very own working kind of machine, plane, whatever you want to call it. But look at this, it's doing a lot of damage. Look at that. That would actually be really cool if there's like a lot of maybe like sheep down there or something like that, or people, maybe your friends going down there, and you can just explode their house or something like that. So look how cool it is. It's really cool. So there's actually another design that I'm going to show you guys also in a few seconds. So let's just, a little bit of lag. Little bit of lag right there. So let's actually just turn this off just like that. And no, I can't turn it off. Can't turn it off. There we go. And now it's just going to stop firing. So that's really cool. So there's also another design that we can actually do. It's not as good as this one, but we can actually do another one. So I'll see you guys on the other side. Alright guys, so now I'm actually going to show you guys a second way of building this. Now it's not as good as this one over there, but it does do like the same job. So pretty much you do still have to be kind of off the ground, because you don't want to be on the ground when building this, because it'll be a little bit too weird. So just go like this. So 1, 2, 3, just like that, of slime blocks, and then 1, 2, and then we go out, kind of do this, because we want the piston facing this right here. So make sure it's facing these slime blocks, and then we actually go like this. So 1, 2, and then we get a sticky piston out and place it this way. So make sure it's facing that direction, and then we actually go out 3 blocks, I believe. So 1, 2, 3, just like that, and then down 2, so 1, 2. And now what we need to do is get the piston out and kind of do this. So make sure it's facing this direction, and then this direction as well. So that's actually pretty much it. That's all you need to do. It doesn't really look like a plane, but we can actually kind of modify it to kind of have like a wing or something like that. So if I actually place this block of redstone right about here, it should actually move. So as you can see, it's actually moving. So if I was to remove this just like that and kind of add like kind of like a wing, something like that, sometimes it might not be able to move if you add too much detail to it. So let's see if that actually works. So if I go like that, there we go. So it does look, kind of like a plane, but not as good as that one. This one is actually by far the best one, but this one is kind of like an easy way to do it. So that is really cool. Alright guys, so that is pretty much it for this awesome redstone creation that you can do in 0.15. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to drop a like and also leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. See ya.